Welcome to Rockin' Rehab. I'm Stuart Wilson, physical therapist and medical advisor for Rocktape. Today we're at my clinic, Panther Physical Therapy in beautiful Colorado. Today I want to talk about hyperextension of the lumbar spine due to hip mobility in the front of the hip, anterior hip mobility. If you've had that gymnast come into your clinic and she goes into her salute and she hyperextends or door hinges over the L spine or TL junction, we're going to work on the front of the hips to allow for better hip extension so she doesn't go into that hyperextension of that spine. This can be used for injuries such as spondylolisthesis, any kind of hyperextension of the back, as well as even runners or anyone else that needs more hip extension as they go through that gait pattern or running pattern. If they're locked up in the front of the hip, this will allow for mobility through the anterior part of the hip through the taping, that neurological control. So what we're going to do is place the person almost in a modified Thomas test, where they're laying off the edge of the bed, knee bent to make sure that we keep their spine nice and safe. Next, we're going to allow this leg to hang off the edge, make sure that it's in extension, and you want to tape basically from underneath their ribs, anterior part of their hip, down to above their knee. With that, make sure that you ask permission, and when you're reaching down shorts, make sure that you don't stay too anterior or even medial, so it's a little bit more threatening. Start your taping a little bit more lateral and come down the anterior part of the hip. So we're going to expose the area. Again, start above the hip, just below the ribs. Your next landmark is your ASIS. Keep your hands lateral versus medial. Get that tape started so that you have some of the backing of the tape, and you can go ahead and push it down through the rest of the leg. Reach up the lateral part of the leg. Grab the backing of the tape. Lay that down the front of the leg. Remember, wherever the white goes, the tape's going to follow. Lay that on nice and smooth. Rub it on so it stays on really well. And then do both sides, repeat on the other side. That way, when the person goes into hyperextension of the back, you'll create more mobility, neurological mobility through the front of that anterior hip and allow them to extend through the hip rather than hyperextending through the back. For more information, visit our website for more classes on movement taping such as this. Until then, keep rockin' rehab.